Hi everyone, I'm Vida New. This is course The History of Vampire. In this video, we will go through the movie Interview of the Vampire. Based on this video, I will discuss vampires' habits and the history of vampire. At the end of this video, I will give the detail of assignments and classification. For this course, audience do not need any previous knowledge. This course is designed for people who are interested in the history of vampire and old film, or whoever want to live forever. We will watch the film Interview of the Vampire. This movie is produced by Warner Bros. In 1994, based on a novel by Anna Rice. I will also include content in this course: how to become a vampire, detecting a vampire, and kill a vampire. I think vampire fans will be interested in this part. Learning outcome. After this class, students will be able to describe the advantage and disadvantage to be a vampire. Give an example. If you are immortal, what will you do? List two elements that a vampire has: humanity, feeling. Define what is vampire. List at least 3 ways to kill a vampire. Before we start this class, I have some questions for audience. Few creatures of the light have captured our imagination like vampires. What explanation or enduring fascination with vampires? What is it about vampire myth that explains our interest? Is it the overtones of sexual lust, power, control? Or is it the fascination with the immortality of the undead? This is a movie we will watch and discuss. There is a movie link shown on this page. Also, this link is shown on the website. Okay, let's watch a movie trailer together.
What do you say we get started?
So you want me to tell you the story of my life? I'll tell you my story. I'll tell you all of it. I'm flesh and blood, but not human. I haven't been human for 200 years.
From the novel by Anne Rice. From Neil Jordan, the director of The Crying Game.
I've come to answer your prayers. Life has no meaning anymore, does it?
His name is Lestat.
But what if I could give it back to you? Pluck out the pain and give you another life. One you could never imagine.
I can see you lying on a bed of satin.
He chose one man. He gave him infinite power, eternal life, and a daughter who would be forever young.
This is the only real evil left.
And then he took the light of day.
You're a vampire who never knew what life was until it ran out in a red gush over your lips. I can't stand this any longer.
You made us what we are, didn't you?
God kills indiscriminately, and so shall we.
You like dying? You condemn me to hell!
Monster. One happy family.
Take her, Louis! End her suffering and yours! For do not doubt, you are a killer!
This is a summary of this film. The film of Interview with the Vampire, produced by Neil Jordan in 1994. It has been screenplay adapted from a novel by Anna Rice. In 18th century, a report by Milt vampire Louis tells Murray his sadness story behind the immortal. Louis, who lost his wife, hardly wished to live. The vampire Lestat turned Louis to be a vampire. Louis is a vampire, but still humility. He does not willing to become a vampire killer. He eating animals' blood instead of eating humans' blood for living. However, since I changed when he turns a 5-year-old Claudia to be vampire for saving her, he kills people to take care of Claudia. Lestat, Louis, and Claudia are formed a family. After decades, Claudia still looks like a 5-year-old girl. He cannot grow to a real woman. Therefore, she has hated on Lestat because Lestat took away her life. So she killed Lestat. At the end of this film, Claudia died in the sun. Louis lost his only vampire family. I will go through following questions. Where did the vampire come from? How to become a vampire? Vampire has humanity feeling. How to kill a vampire? I'll discuss where did the vampire come from and how to become a vampire together. Where did vampire come from? Vampires are perennial favorites around Halloween, but they can be found year-round in movie and on television, in book and on blogs. The public's thirst for vampires seems as endless as vampires' thirst for blood. Modern writers of vampire fiction, including Stephen Meyer, Annie Rice, Stephen King, and countless others, have a rich vein of vampire lore to draw from. But where did vampires come from? How to become a vampire? Depending on the culture of a vampire comes from, there were a lot of interesting ways a vampire could be made. In Romania, for example, people used to believe a children could simply be born a vampire if the right spell was cast during or before the birth. Other fun way you could become a member of the Club of the Undead or partaking of lab meat slaughtered by a wolf, being a stylist or a witch, committing suicide, letting a cat or dog walking above the newly departed, or being buried after you die, of course, in a wrong manner. And here in this movie, you showed all it took was simply bite on the leg. Let's watch the movie clip.
Have you said your goodbyes to the light? I've trained you to the point of death. If I leave you here, you die. Or you can be young always, my friend, as we are now. But you must tell me, will you come or no?
Does a vampire has humanity feeling? Louise found a sick children in a house with her dead mother. He bites the girl Claudia, who Lestat later in transforms into a vampire daughter. To discourage Louise from leaving him, Lestat teaches Claudia to live as a vampire and prey on humans. As 30 years passed, Claudia became a sadistic killer and closely bonded to Louis and Lestat. But when she realized she won't be ever grow up, she is furious with Lestat. So the answer is yes. Vampire has humanity feeling. In this movie, Louis treats Claudia like his own daughter, so this is love. Claudia hates Lestat. It's hate. When Claudia found she is never grows up. She felt sadness. Each year, Louis sent a doll to Claudia as a birthday present. Claudia feels happy. Let's watch the video clip together.
Some of these, Claudia, are so old. Tattered. You should throw them away.
I will then.
Claudia. Claudia.
Claudia! What have you done?
What you told me to do!
Leave a corpse here to rot?
I wanted her! I wanted to meet her!
She's not!
Claudia?
This is the very house we live in!
Do you want me to be a doll forever?
Claudia, don't.
Why not? Can't I change like everybody else? Which one of you did it? One of you did it! Which one of you made me the way I am?
What you are? A vampire gone insane that pollutes its own bed.
And if I cut my hair again?
It will grow back again.
But it wasn't always so. I had a mother once, and Louis, he had a wife. He was mortal, the same as she, and so was I.
Claudia!
You made us what we are, didn't you?
Stop her, Louis.
Did you do it to me? How did you do it?
Why should I tell you? It's in my power.
Why yours alone? Tell me how it was done.
Be glad I made you what you are. You'd be dead now if I hadn't. Like that damned corpse. Now get rid of it!
You get rid of it.
From the video clips, we also can see vampires are never grows up, forever young. Claudia tried to cut her hair, but immediately the hair grows back. How to kill a vampire? So you want to know how to kill a vampire? Hopefully this is it. You being proactive just in case you run into a vampire one day that need killing. Otherwise, this is like meaning that there is a vampire outside of your door, and this is your last ditch attempt to survive and or keeping your soul. If this is the case, you are probably scared, but I will try to help you out anyways. There are many ways to kill a vampire: staking, beheading, sunlight, cremation, fire, and so on. I will give detail of 2 of the ways to kill vampire. First, sunlight. By far the easiest way to kill a vampire in via directly sunlight. Even before the first vampire became a vampire, he was cursed to forever to hide from the sun. Any skin of a vampire that comes in contact with directly sunlight will be severely burned. Stake. Still a classic. The wooden stake remains one of the best tools to use for vampire killing. Really, all of the wooden stake is a piece of wood with one edge sharp, even to pierce human flesh. In the movie, Claudia is dead under the sunlight. Let's watch the movie.
It's time for justice, little one!
very sad. Louis lost his only family. But hope you enjoy this class. Let's move to assignment. Students are required to submit one field report, one-page double-spaced, low reference. Please do not simply retell the film's storyline, but analyze the characters, music, stories, or whatever you think want to talk about vampires. You should do not add any additional research and low reference unnecessary. Reports are due December 3rd, 2014. Those evaluations will be graded as pass or fail. Thank you for watching.